Hey, Sam Robinson here, and welcome to InstaSuite 2.0. It's an update on the earlier version of InstaSuite, and it's got a whole bunch of key features that we're actually going to highlight today in this walkthrough demo, but I'll also go through the software itself for the benefit of those who may not have seen it before. So as you can see, it's a nice, easy to use dashboard, and what this is that it is a 6-in-1, all-in-one marketing platform. So you have the ability to be able to build entire sales funnels, you have the ability to be able to build membership sites, you can build a blog that mimics WordPress blogs right within this within InstaSuite. You can build a Autoresponder too, which is a really good solution for those of you who don't have an autoresponder or are currently paying monthly for one. And you can also set up affiliate payments as well, so people can promote your products or your membership site for you too. Now, also one thing I really like about this is the ability to have a support desk as part of it. It's all fully integrated. It's part of the software. So as I can see right here, especially if you're starting off in online marketing, you have the chance to be able to save quite a bit of money because, you know, autoresponders can cost hundreds of dollars a month, and same with the support desk. I think I pay a couple of $100s a month as well. So there is a lot of opportunity for those just getting started or even existing marketers to save money, but also be able to manage their business right within one hub using InstaSuite. So with that said, let's jump in and take a look at what it can do, and I'll highlight some of the key differences as we go through as well. So we're on the dashboard, but what we're going to do is we're going to jump in and create a sales funnel. Sales funnel, simple, easy to create. You just click add new, and you can choose whether you want it to be an opt-in funnel, a product launch, webinar funnel, or a sales funnel. So we'll do an opt-in funnel for the sake of this demonstration. Okay, so we can choose how many upsells we want it to go, so the pages, and how many downsells. So we'll go 2 upsells, 1 downsell, and we'll click next. And we call the funnel name, we call video demo. Okay. Now I'll click build funnel, and it's all loaded up in real time here. Cool. So here we are. We've got our funnel here. We've got our pages that we have put. We've got a squeeze page for the front end, 2 upsell pages, a downsell page, and a thank you page. So for the front page, we're going to choose the squeeze page, and here we go. Now this is a new feature within InstaSuite. With the 2.0 version, is you have a visual sales funnel builder. So we've got the squeeze page here, and then what we can do is if we want to add in the upsell, we add this in. If we want to add in the other upsell, we just add this in and drag it in. And if we want to add the downsell, we can drag this in as well. So, and we can also drag in the thank you page too. So we've dragged all the pages in that we need. I'm going to build this funnel in a visual format. So we've got the squeeze page. Now we want the upsell from the squeeze page to go to upsell 1. So we connect that up. Upsell 1, if they do buy it, yes, we want it to go to upsell 2. If they don't buy it, we want it to go to downsell. Okay. So we just, as simple as clicking on this and dragging over. Now, if they do buy a downsell, we want them to go to the upsell. And if they don't buy the downsell, we want them to go here as well. So we can dictate where the customers are going to be flowing. Now, once they buy upsell 2, we want them to hit the thank you page. And if they don't, we want them to hit the thank you page as well. So it's that simple to be able to create a funnel. And it is one of the most simple and easy to use funnel builders I've seen in a long time. Okay, you get your links to put on your page as well. And I will highlight right now as well, there's comprehensive training over in the training center where you can go through and find the training to be able to, build the funnel, build the membership site. Everything you need is within this training center. So it is really, really comprehensive. So once you've built this, you can manage your pages either right from within the funnel by clicking the edit button, and that'll bring you down to the page, and then from here you can jump in and just start creating the page. So you can choose a number of templates. They've actually added 12 extra landing page templates for the 2.0 version. So this is a whole bunch more stuff you can do. So you can just literally choose one and get building from there. So now we've chosen the page. We are now jumping into the page builder. Okay, so here we are in a nice live page builder. It's really similar to, you know, some of the premium page builders out there like Wix and things like that. It is a nice drag and drop format. You can drag things around. You can you just change it within, you know, within the settings. You just literally can just play around. You can play with the formatting. You can play with, you know, you can. I don't even know where to start really. There's just so much you can edit. So from here we can edit the text, and we can just say welcome to the best demo site in the world. Now we can highlight all this text, we can bold it, we can unbold it, we can add in links, we can change the color of the text to be whatever we want. We can also, if we click out of this, we click the tick button. Oops. No, we don't. We just click off it. Once we click out of this and we have this here, we can also format this as well. We can change the formatting. We can change the margin. We can change, yeah, all the margins actually, and where it sits on the page. So it's quite a nice, easy and smooth page builder. Now, if we want to add more elements to our page, we click the plus button here. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of blocks that we can add. We can add an entire block to be able to put stuff in with pre-made templates. So if we want to add in let's just say this here, we just grab it, drag it, and put it down. Now, we've already got a template for some text. We've got a template for an image and a button as well. You can also change how the button is animated. You could choose it to like bounce, flash, you know, all this sort of stuff, wobble away to prompt action, and you can delay it as well so it doesn't happen straight away. Now within this builder, you can add in, you know, video. We can drag a YouTube video block in here, and we could just put this in here, or we've already got one over here, so we'll just trash that. And then from within here, it's just as simple as just pasting your YouTube link in. Again, you can format it as well, just to space it up and down in real time within the builder. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here as well. They got the social interaction. So with this is new as well. On the blog post, we'll go into it, but you now have the ability to be able to put social share and follow buttons into your blog post too with this new version. But with this, you can also, you know, you can just put in the social bars and things like that as you would want. Oops, I clicked on the Facebook picture, as you would want to do, you know, as you're building your page. So nice and easy, lots of depth in terms of what you can add. You can add in the live Facebook comments as well, which are great when you're building pre-launch pages and things, so people can see the hype other people are building, and you'll be able to see this when you click through on the link to go through to the InstaSuite pre-launch page. You'll be able to see they have one of these as well. So it is as simple as that, and then when you are ready, you can save it, and this is saved, and publish it, and it will go live. So this is the same with all of the pages you build within InstaSuite. It is as simple as just, you know, clicking on and all of that sort of stuff. You can add Optin Forms as well. I forgot to show you that, but let's go back into this. So within the Optin form, we go into the settings, and what you can do in the Optin form is you can actually have the form subscribe to, you know, it can subscribe to an email list, register for a webinar, and whatnot like this. Okay. So what's really cool in the Optin form is, where was it again? In here, if we go subscribe to email list, we can choose the email service. We can choose the InstaSuite inbuilt autoresponder, okay? Which is really, really cool if it's all inbuilt. Or you can choose a number of other softwares, InstaActiveCampaign and things like that. Now, if we go to subscribe to a webinar event, we actually have some updates here as well for the 2.0 version. You would notice Webinar Geo launched recently with Walt. This is a new webinar platform. They've integrated this as well, so you can register them in for that sort of stuff too. So lots of depth in terms of what you can do with this. There's a lot more to it than what I'm showing as well, and I would encourage you, if you're on here before the launch, register for that pre-launch webinar to get an in-depth look at this software. So let's jump back out. We'll continue on with the demo to go through and just show you, you know, the sorts of things you can do with it in a more basic form, so you can get a quick heads up on what's going on. So here we are, we're in the membership site builder. So this also allows you to build full-blown membership sites, lock down content, register members, and set up products and set up payments for these products as well. So there's a lot of info you can set up. It's just step by step you go through, fill in, you can choose your currency. With the email, you built in SMTP for the registration, and it has a nice little template here for you to use as well. You can set templates for the welcome email, confirmation, forgot password, all this sort of stuff to allow you to be able to, seamlessly be able to create a pleasant membership experience for your customers. You also have full-blown form editor as well, so you can customize the details of these forms. Now, once you've done this, you need to set up your products. Because this is the demo version, you do have to integrate your PayPal or your Stripe or whatever you choose to be able to get started. So if we click on this, we'll be able to show you. It's as simple as you're putting in your third-party name. We got PayPal, Stripe. We also have a whole bunch of other marketplaces that you can sync it up with to be able to promote this sort of stuff, and then you just go through and fill in the details as you would as if you were integrating it with another service. So depends what you're doing. For this, typically I use a lot of JVZoo stuff. We can just pull the JVZ IPN secret key and put that into our settings in there as well, and it will integrate in. So as people purchase, it'll unlock the products. Now, if we jump back into the membership builder, there's some really cool themes as well. One in particular, I quite like this purple one. It's quite elegant. So all of this sort of stuff allows you to build the membership site. You have a number of easy pages and things you could choose from to log in. So here we are, we're at what would be the login dashboard. We can go into settings, we can start customizing this, add our products in, add in our login, and change our logos out and things like that. There's quite a lot of depth in what we can do with this. Again, you can change a lot of the colors and things like that. You can also customize the pages per product. It is a case of just selecting, it from the drop down box, select your product, and then select the theme you want it to be for that product, and it'll just start populating and building out your members area. Okay, so with that said, we won't get too much into that because that goes off down a whole other track. And again, once you get this, if you are interested in building a membership site and adding products, you can find all the training you need within the training center. We got everything you need in terms of managing members, coupons, setup, choosing the theme. Everything you need is in this training center as well to help you get started. So once you've done this, again, like in the membership builder, there's a nice place where you can manage all your members. You can, if they haven't paid their subscription, you can remove them. If they have, all this sort of stuff, you can manage it all within here. Reset passwords. You also have, if you have agency clients, you can set up, you can set up a God mode for them as well, which is a new feature, and you also have a whole bunch of new features for 2.0 which are going over the agency clients too. So if you have InstaSuite 1, or if you haven't had it at all, again, I'd recommend you register for the pre-launch webinar if you're on this page before the launch to be able to get an in-depth look and hear in depth about this right from the InstaSuite guys. They'll be able to explain it like night and day for you guys, and be able to demo it really well on a fully functioning demo site. Okay, now within InstaSuite, for those of you who haven't seen it, they got a nice blog builder. This mimics what you see on a WordPress blog. Again, like I mentioned before, there has been an update where you are able to place your social media, the social media buttons within your blog as well. So you can once you've set up your blog, you'll be able to place social media, the social share and follow buttons onto your blog post. Okay, it is dead simple to set up. You just set it all up like it is a WordPress blog. It mimics it. You just go through, put everything in, you just click save, you choose into the next one, and it has a bunch of themes you can choose from as well for your blog layout. Nice fancy visual one, a lot of text and things like that too. And again, when you're in them, you can edit them as well. So you jump in it, you just edit your posts, you create your posts, and it'll all display beautifully. You can add all your tags in there and preview your blog too. List Builder, for those of you who don't have an autoresponder, this is perfect. They provide training on how to set it up from as little as $5 a month. So with this, I wouldn't say it's a very complex process, but it is something that would take up quite a significant amount of time in this demo. So I would recommend when you do get access to InstaSuite, there is full training on how to build the list, how to integrate the SMTP and be able to buy all this sort of stuff too. You can also blacklist email addresses for those who may be reporting you as spam or people you don't want to be able to receive your emails. You can blacklist them as well, domains, IPs, all that sort of stuff. But then what's really cool about this is it gives you full control over your subscribers. You can import subscribers, you can import relevant people that you've pulled off social media, off other forms of marketing material. You can import them and add them into the list builder as well. So this is quite cool. It's the ability to be able to fully set up an autoresponder without having to, buy a separate software or subscribe to like an Aweber or, those sorts of things. Also, you have the affiliate center. So if you want people to be able to promote the products you have developed and built access to through InstaSuite or your membership site, you can set up affiliates. Now, with this sort of stuff, you can set up you just set up everything as you go through the steps. I've clicked on this. Let me get out of this, please, because I don't want to have to fill everything in for. So just click the back button. So once you do that, you can set up all the details of your affiliates. You have a whole bunch of promotion tools. You can set up banners, email swipes. You can choose the amount of commissions you want to give your people. Now with the affiliate thing, I will mention with the payout, it is only available with PayPal. They don't have a Stripe integration for this. It is only available for PayPal as well. So you can queue up the commissions, you can pay them and filter them as you want once they're all ready. Also with the management of the affiliates, I'll just try and find the page. So you can see all your crucial stats. Obviously I haven't used this to be able to sell stuff, so I've got no stats, but you can see how many unpaid commissions, paid commissions, all that, and the amount of activity per day. Nice visual dashboard, super easy to use and super cool. Now with this as well, you have the ability to be able to support your customers right within InstaSuite too. That's why this is such a great 6-in-1, marketing software, because to be able to have a support desk, it does cost me a couple of $100. I think about $250 a month for my support desk, because I have about 5 agents on it as well. To be able to do it right within InstaSuite is, really ideal, especially for those starting out in online marketing. To be able to log in, build a membership site, sell membership packages, sell products, be able to support those customers, and also have an affiliate center all in one place represents huge value. So the support desk on here, it is again, you can choose like a whole bunch of knowledge base, so you can add articles. So if it is a common thing that people are asking for, they can just quickly search it. There is just the default theme for the support desk as well. And then once your support desk is made, you can manage your tickets and also have agents within there as well. So you can just fully support it. And this is what your customers will see too, so you can preview it too, and they can request support. So it is a nice, cool little suite here. And in the end as well, we have the overview, the reports of what's been going on within InstaSuite. You can see your funnel stats, you can see the traffic, you can see the amount of people coming through, you can see the email, you can see visits, sales, revenue, and members all across your hub. You can you can check your visitor log, visitors by location, which is quite cool. You can see where they're coming from around the world. Again, because this is a new account, we haven't had any visitors yet. Again, click on tutorials. You've got this whole training center, nice and easy. And for those of you who have InstaSuite 1 or getting it and you're looking at new features that are getting rolled out, they have a nice little change log as well, so you can keep track of what's been going on within the software. So you can see they've added new templates, they've fixed these bugs, they've added these improvements. It's really cool to see this. A lot of products do lack this in the industry as well. People are unaware of what's been coming out, so it's real nice to be able to click on this, see, oh, they have updated it. It's currently the 4th of April. They updated it 2 days ago and they put all this stuff in. So this is really cool. So I hope you've enjoyed this demo of InstaSuite. It's been nice to just show you through it all. As I said before, I really encourage you to get on that pre-launch webinar. If you haven't already, just click the button down below. Click the early bird access button down below if you are here before launch time, or you've got the email about the pre-launch webinar. Register for that so you can jump in and have a really in-depth look of this software. This is a higher priced product, but the amount of value you're getting in here, and the sorts of savings you can make over the long term with it by not having to pay monthly autoresponder fees, monthly membership site fees, monthly auto support desk fees and things like that. It represents immense value. So I'd highly encourage you to check this out. Check out all the details out down below, the full preview, check out all the bonuses, jump on that pre-launch webinar if you can, so you can get as much info about it as you can, and you can be fully confident with InstaSuite as you go in that they've done, they've built a fantastic software, they have fantastic support, and the amount of training that's available with this is something like I haven't seen before in a long, I haven't seen in a long time. So the guys have put a really good amount of effort and thought into this. So I encourage you to check it all out down below, hit that Get Access Now button, and get on during the launch period for InstaSuite 2.0 to be able to save maximum amount of dollars compared to after the launch period. This is Sam Robinson. Been a pleasure to show you through this, and can't wait to hear of your success with InstaSuite.